Ashley at Hedrick Homestead, where we provide practical homesteading resources, whether you're just getting started growing your own food or you've been doing it for a long time. So today we are going to be planting sweet potato slips. We just got these in the mail like yesterday, I think. So in our zone here in Minnesota, we get these delivered around end of May. So it's one of the last things that we get in the garden. I think this is the last thing we really have to plant for this year. As you can see, we have a few tomatoes and we have a little baby cucumber coming up. So other things are growing. Back to sweet potatoes. When you get your sweet potatoes, you really want to plant them right away, as soon as possible. They come in this little bouquet looking thing, and they might look kind of deadish and brownish and wilty. That's okay, they're gonna be fine. There are instructions, like if you are not able to plant them in the garden, let's say it's gonna be raining for like 8 days straight or something, you can wrap them up in a damp paper towel. Just make sure that the ends stay moist enough so that you get some life in there. But we just got these and we're gonna be planting them. Thankfully, we can do it right away. It's a gorgeous day. So, how to plant sweet potato slips. You're gonna take your stick like this, and you can see at the bottom there's like little root nodes, and at the top, like, there's sort of leafy things, right? So I'm gonna bury these. We want all the root nodes buried, or as many of them as possible, and that means I'm gonna be burying this pretty deep. You can have it go sideways a little bit if you don't want to dig like a really, really deep hole, but ideally you want to get it as deep as possible. So I'm gonna take my little tool here and go down pretty far. We are growing our sweet potatoes in landscape fabric. That keeps the soil really nice and warm, which sweet potatoes are really a tropical plant, and we live in Minnesota. We have successfully grown sweet potatoes for quite a few years now, and I think part of that has to do with keeping the soil nice and warm with our landscape fabric. So we have the holes in our landscape fabric spaced about 1 foot apart, which is ideal, and we just have one row running down our 30-inch bed. So there are plenty of, probably 4 feet between the rows of sweet potatoes with aisleways in between. All right, so we have our nice stick here. Let's see if that's gonna be enough. If I hold a little wider to sort of bend it around. There we go. And I'm gonna fill it in. All right. So that is how you plant a sweet potato. Now some of them, all of them look very different. Some of them have more leaves than others. Some of them have longer stems than others. The big thing is to make sure that you're burying those root nodes and that you're not burying the leaf side. Don't plant them upside down. Then you want to make sure that you're keeping the soil well watered until they get established. I mean, they want to be well watered all the time, but especially until they get established, because they need to rehydrate and start growing again. So you just want to make sure they stay nice and moist. And the ground cover helps with that too, which is really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and plant these. I got 25. We have a whole long row of them to do here. And if you have any questions about sweet potatoes, growing sweet potatoes, put them down in the comments. If you found this helpful as you're planting your sweet potatoes, go ahead and give this a like and subscribe. Until next time.